G'day ladies and gents, quick NY market update video. So obviously no trades for me on stream today. Had no intention of trading with the bank holiday in the UK. Also, it was a bank holiday in Japan as well today, so chose not to trade it. GJ's made a nice move, and good to see we did call on stream based off the 5 minute. This was the closure of the M30, closed back above that resistance, create that higher high after pulling down to create a higher low within that 30-minute closure. So that was the closure just there. We have a 5 minute candle pulling back to retest this zone, and we still managed to close above on the M30. That was the catalyst. So then obviously buys above the previous candle's high upon continuation would have worked, would have been sat in a bit of drawdown, probably about 6-7 pips by the looks of it, before it eventually pulled back up, and you'd still be in profits if you did take it and still in it. So anyway, now what I'll be looking at GJ. So moving forward, the 4 hour, now we have higher high, high low, coming towards the time of probably some more greater volume coming into the market, likely anyway, pre-NY. Current daily is also forming a strong bullish candle, high low, high high to the previous. So within the current daily, once again out to the minor time frames, looking to see where we could potentially pull back to form a support and head back up. Now on the M30, I've got this level here, 193.20 and roughly just below that level there. Price does pull back to that level, retest that previous resistance. I like to see it form a support, look for my candles from price action to potentially look for a buy back up to the high. Now, as for buys upon continuation, well, 4 hour is once again high, 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 low. I like to see the 4 hour maybe exhaust a little bit more, pull back, start to consolidate, and look for buys close to MY if it begins to break out again. Otherwise, sell options. Look at this stage, it needs to form support, and it has just here, but it will not be all that bad if it pulls up a bit further. Got some levels here to the left hand side. I think I marked in this whole level on the stream. If it does begin to reject and create some structure, lower highs, lower lows, then that potentially could be a level to sell from. That previous weekly was a strong bearish candle. Looking at it, you'd be looking around the 50% mark of the previous weekly candle. It's still well below that, so it's respecting that level. As long as it remains below that level, forms a bit of structure within price action to the downside, lower highs, lower lows. After forming support, that could be a sell option. Otherwise, you're going to just have to wait for structural flip back bearish below 192.960. That is GJ. On to gold. Gold forming a break and retest just now, really. You've got the confirmation of the retest. You've got the 2 candle pullback. You've got a candle closing back bullish, long wick to the downside, almost tapping into the previous high, which was the previous high of the day. High, 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 low in the current candle. Good chance it could pull back up to retest the high of the current candle. To mention on stream, based off the weekly time frame, level that price could potentially pull back to before it rejects was about 50%. This 4 hour resistance formed around the 50% mark of that previous candle. So as long as we remain below 23, 24, 40, I'd rather look for my sell options if we do pull back to that level. If we do start to pop above it, I would like to see closures above 23, 27 or 23, 28. It's a lot clearer to the left above that level there for potential buyers. So with good things, we're creating pull back now, create a high low. We do start to pop above that level I've just mentioned, then we're creating another higher high, and it could continue to the upsides. If we're looking for buys above that level there. Now, as for the sells, so what we've done now within the current daily candle is formed a support just here. So we're continuing to create higher highs, higher lows within the daily. It's the same as GJ. So seeing we form support at this point here, if we were to continue bullish, so around that 2,318, 2,315, 50, 60, seeing we are creating higher highs, higher lows, we are to continue bullish. We should respect that support. We've just recently rejected a resistance. So having said that, if we come back down, approach your support, begin to pop block, close block, could be some potential sell options come closer to MY open below 23.1570 roughly. I'll be putting sells below. Look, potential sells higher up if we continue to reject. At this stage, what would be, in my opinion, a cleaner and more probable option is wait for structure to start forming some lower highs, lower lows within price action. Technically, we won't actually flip the structure at this point until 23.08, so that is a further option to sell it from below that level there. And if we do pull back, just begin to melt below support 23.09, you want to see price respect that level, put a potential option to buy it back up. Onto GU. All right, so GU didn't really do the analysis on stream, did the analysis pre-stream, just sent into Discord, obviously. Just quickly on GU, not going to bother too much with the actual instructional art. Broken out of that resistance to the left, I've just been marking that level in for the time being. We've broken prior to that, broken this level, so I think that's more relevant for the time being. Resistance to the upside, so I know it's bullish on daily, bullish weekly, bullish 4 hour, bearish daily, but candles to the upside. 30-minute is bearish, so the bias is neutral. Formed a resistance at this point here within a current daily. Current daily has actually created some high lows, higher highs. Where could we potentially pull back to? Well, we've got that previous resistance to the left. So it's just formed support just above that previous resistance. That's why I have a stream actually, or pre-stream. That level marked in. So I would say now, if we respect really 21.25.60, pull back and remain above that level, I'd look for my catalyst and price action buy back up. Further buys above the highs upon continuation, obviously. Seeing we have pullback just now, coming to a high time volume, 4 hour counter probabilities to the upside as well. So that could be a potential option to buy it above the high. As it breaks its own high yet again, the current 4 hour candle. And if we start to pop back below 21.25.60, looking for a bit of support to form just below it, and then that could be sell option take back down towards the current daily candles low. That is a GU. Now, finally, onto NAS. So NAS, I'm just going to use the chart markup that I sent in pre-London, pre-stream. So the bias is now to the upside, and we are again forming high lows, high highs. We just created we'll create a low. Argue low just here, pulled up to create a high low, high, coming towards the time volume. We start popping above that 17.950, clean traffic to the left. There is a high probability price will continue to the upside. So I'll be looking for a strong closure above. Now, the good thing is, on the flip side for the sells, on this recent move to the upside, we've formed support back below the zone. So if we were to continue bullish and come back down a bit, we should respect that level. If we start to pop below it, start to close back in a range below, just mark it in low 17.926.3 roughly. And there's a good chance at that point there that we could be coming down further yet again to potentially test the support at 17.903. There's definitely enough margin to look to secure some pips. Now, what I'd be looking for aside from that, so sells below, buys above. What I'd be looking for aside from that, guys, is if price pulls back, we're going to see where we could potentially pull back to form a support. Obviously, we've got a level we've formed within the current daily count. We've got a few levels here. This level here at 17.902, not much of a zone though, and a level a little bit further down. So it's a matter of which level could we potentially form support at to look for a buy up. We always technically remain bullish as long as we don't create a higher high just now, and then we break this support, because that's when we'll flip bearish. But as long as, again, if we pull back just now, I'd just be looking to these levels if it's not in a sell, or if you're in a sell and wanting to look to buy it, I'd be looking to these levels for my potential buys. Just a matter of which one actually forms support above, in my opinion. Yeah, and that's how I'll be playing it moving forward into NY session. So hopefully it all makes sense, guys. I might catch you for an NY call, see how it go. Only for the Discord, guys, obviously. Cheers, guys. If not, I'll see you tomorrow, 7:30 AM roughly UK time for tomorrow's London session. Cheers. Bye for now.